The incessant increase in the price of cooking gas has forced many Nigerians to switch to cheaper alternatives like charcoal. This is amidst the current economic hardship ravaging the nation. Tobi Sanusi completes the rest of the story.
The task of Inyonda Balikis, a mother of 4, has now been mounted up with the responsibility of waking up as early as 4 a.m. to prepare food for her kids to school using charcoal. It is a price to pay for the unaffordability of cooking gas, she says.
We switched to using charcoal because of the high cost of cooking gas. I and my 4 children can manage 200 naira charcoal for cooking twice, but if we fill 1 kg of gas, it cannot last for more than 3 meals. I wake up as early as 4 a.m. to cook because we use charcoal and it is not as fast as gas. We are not happy about it at all. Things are too hard.
Since last year, the price of cooking gas has been shooting up abruptly, but later in the year, it soared to about 1,300 naira and 1,400 naira per kilogram and still sells for that price till now. The incessant increase is not only taking a toll on households, but the impact is also being felt by business owners who sell food. Felicia Adebayo sells food in Osogbo, the Osun state capital, but she has now been forced to switch from making use of cooking gas to using charcoal, a situation she describes as inconvenient.
I was using cooking gas before, but when I got here, I couldn't afford it again. If we fill 5 kg gas, it only lasts for 2 days. Gas is the most convenient, but it's too expensive.
For 78-year-old Aduke Shinyonbola, who sells moi moi and eko, having to grapple with the smoke of charcoal after switching from cooking gas to charcoal owing to the high cost of gas is damaging to our health. Mrs. Shinyonbola makes appeal to the federal government for a reduction in the price of cooking gas, which she describes as easy to use.
Cooking gas price was 150 naira when I started using it, but it is now 1,400 naira per kg. Charcoal too is too expensive, but it's better than gas. Please help us beg the government. Things are not easy, and if I fill 2 kg gas, it cannot prepare moi that I'm selling. I wish to be using gas daily because I'm an elderly person, but there is no power.
However, for charcoal sellers like Kudirat or Lalikon, it is an upturn for a business that had almost gone into extinction following the prominence of cooking gas in the early 2000s.
People are buying charcoal now because they've stopped buying it before. People that use gas have abandoned their cylinders to patronize charcoal because gas price is now too expensive.
Meanwhile, a cooking gas vendor, Grace Kolawole, says it now takes more days to get patronage for a 25 kg cylinder filled with gas due to the diversion crisis.
Gas to the 1,300 last year, low to the 1,300.
We have not been having good patronage since cooking gas price soared to 1,300. Some are now using charcoal. If we fill 50 kg before, we will sell it in 2 days, but it now takes like 4 days to sell it now.
According to the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, the average price of 5 kg of cooking gas was pegged at 1,995 naira in January 2020, but after a rapid increase, it sold from 5,139.25 naira recorded in January 2023 to 6,154.50 naira in February 2024, depicting a 19.75% increase compared to what was obtained in January 2024. High cost of cooking gas is just one out of the many economic hardships Nigerians have had to be grappling with since the advent of President Bola Tinubu's administration. But the president has continued to call for patience from Nigerians who now expect succor.
Charcoal business now seems to be thriving as a result of the incessant increase in the cost of cooking gas, which is part of the economic hardship that Nigerians have had to be grappling with for a couple of months now. Many families are being forced to switch from cooking gas to patronizing charcoal sellers. Tobi Sanusi, Western Spring Television News.